looks like we're fully disconnected from YouTube. All right, there. Now we're back.
Tell us if that worked, folks. YouTube gave us the boot, so we had to reload. Back.
All right,
Jose back. So yeah, we were talking about the dynamic of these one box micro spot breaks.
Yep.
200 spots and how that's changed the market on some products.
Right.
But what we're seeing is it's not touching all of the products. It really is touching on the super, super hot products.
Right.
Like Panini Black.
Yeah, we saw it on
Disney
Disney Sapphire and
Right.
stuff like that.
Right.
So yeah.
Right.
So going back to Topps basketball, they announced something even bigger than Topps flagship basketball yesterday, which it was massive news when it happened for baseball, and obviously we saw the $1.1 million Paul Skeens sale.
Right.
What does the Cooper Flag debut patch do?
What does the Cooper Flag rookie debut patch 1/1 sell for? $2.5 million.
It dwarfs the Skeens, at least doubles.
$2.5 million.
Yep. That was my thought. Over $2 million for sure. I mean, is it crazy to say there's a shot that it could hit 4 to 5?
I don't think anything's crazy. I think this is an unprecedented thing that Topps has done in the hobby with the rookie debut patch.
Yep.
The reality is we haven't even had, like, Skeens is great.
Yep.
But he's still a pitcher.
Right.
We still have not had a mega position player with a huge bat
Yep.
come through the debut patch process yet.
And there were really good position players, the likes of the Camaneros and the Merrills and the Holidays.
Doesn't move the needle on the hobby though. Caminero doesn't move the needle on the hobby.
Right, overall. Yeah.
Right. The fact that a pitcher still holds the peak tells me
crazy.
that that's not the ceiling for baseball.
Right. I agree.
For debut patch.
That's interesting. I didn't think about it like that.
So, and we know how basketball sells historically relative to baseball. The ceiling for basketball is way, way higher.
Yep.
Right? I mean, we're seeing some Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe, LeBron logo men sell for $10 million.
Yeah,
those are
no
not
baseball cards that
those
are
are
that.
not rookie cards.
Right.
Not rookie cards and not debut game worn patches. So who knows what the ceiling is?
Yeah. You bring up an interesting point though, like talking about the pitcher with Paul Skeens. This is going away from basketball a little bit, but do you think that there has been, I know we've personally talked a little bit about like the Strasburg, rookie redemption and how that kind of killed the pitcher market for however many years up until Skeens. Do you think Skeens has been the catalyst for, I'll say pitchers being more relevant in the hobby than hitters?
Yes, but only to people who don't know better.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You call me a jerk for saying that?
Yeah.
Maybe that's a controversial take, but pitchers are only relevant to people that don't know better, and it's only a matter of time before they get slaughtered like pigs.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's relevant as of Bowman Chrome, even with like the Cam Schlittler, crazy hype, and his stuff has still stayed really high.
If you are investing in pitchers and taking a position in pitchers, I don't care how good they are, you are asking for a hurting.
Does that, kind of catalyst with one of these big guys at their peak having to get Tommy John?
I mean, they're always going to have to get Tommy John.
Yeah.
Every single one of them are always going to have to get Tommy John. But also, we see waves. Like, a lot of times these guys are only good most of the time
Yeah.
These guys are only good for a window.
For sure.
For a window.
Yeah, and the window seems smaller than it ever was before.
A couple or a few years.
Yeah.
And it's a different ball game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you are loading up on Tarek Skubal, yes, he's a phenomenal pitcher.
He's amazing.
Right now, he is one of the best in the game.
Yeah.
That is not an investment I would ever make.
I feel like there's a longer window than you feel.
Yeah, so the question is what are you holding for? Like, are you holding for retirement and Hall of Fame, or are you holding for like short-term Cy Young?
Yeah, there's two different arguments there for
right? Because that could be a different scenario.
Right.
If I'm holding for short-term Cy Young, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Like if you're parking this stuff and holding for a Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I mean, think of how many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of good pitchers.
All of very good pitchers.
there have been in the era of Scherzer, Verlander, Kershaw.
Right.
There have been a lot of very, very good pitchers in that era.
Yep, 100%.
And you would not have won on any of them besides those three.
Right.
And maybe not even Scherzer.
Yeah. Yeah, probably not from his peak.
He doesn't have much of a hobby market.
Right.
Right? So I think it's a tough spot to be investing in pitchers.
Yeah.
I would argue that rookie hype of Paul Skeens exceeds Cy Young Paul Skeens value.
Man, I don't know. It's close. It is close. It is close.
I'm not even convinced that.
Oh well, no, that's probably true because he's going to win the Cy Young this year.
If you buy into Paul Skeens in the hype of rookie season, let's be honest, no one was buying in to Paul Skeens draft.
Yeah.
No one.
Pre-debut, right.
Right.
Or when he started lighting it up in the minors.
No one. Yep. No one. He was not a chase.
Yeah, correct.
He was not a chase in Bowman draft.
Correct.
Right. So no one gets to be like, oh, well, I bought this early. And no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You got on the band.
And he was a relative chase, but nowhere near what anyone would have ever thought he would have been. Like, coming out of that LSU season, and like people knew he was good, but he was still a pitcher.
Correct.
Yep.
And so the Cy Young hype for Paul Skeens is just not going to reach it. So
no, I mean, it's, like I said, he's winning. As I thought about it, he's winning a Cy Young this year.
Yeah.
And some is still high, but it's not
high, but it's not rookie year.
Yeah.
It's not rookie year crazy. Like, it is almost impossible to outplay your rookie year hype.
It's true.
For these players that make a huge splash.
Yeah. I mean, we talk about that all the time with prospects. Like, it's so tough to get over the debut hype, train, because look at Cag's prices
great
now.
Players though, but Cag struggled.
Correct.
Cag struggled. That's different.
Yeah.
Great players. Bobby Witt Jr. is not above rookie year hype.
Yeah.
This is a guy who is contending for MVPs and will
30
continue.
seasons.
He will continue to contend for MVPs.
Yep.
Is not exceeded rookie year hype.
Right.
For his market.
Yep.
How good do you have to be? How good do you have to be as a player to exceed your rookie year hype?
Yep.
Right? This tells me one thing. If you're a collector that is buying and selling and flipping and doing arbitrage, sell on rookie year hype. Please sell on rookie year hype.
That's a good point.
That's my bandwagon for this morning.
Yeah, it's funny bringing up Tarek Skubal. I saw a quote yesterday that him and the Tigers are like $250 million away on a deal. It's like, oh, that's a tough mountain to climb. It's a tough little hill.
I mean,
Yankees are calling, Dodgers are calling.
What do you? I feel like you go and you get three $80 million guys.
It feels a little bit easier.
You go and you get three $80 million guys, and you have a better rotation.
Yeah, because as much as Tarek Skubal wants to stay in Detroit, like he's talked about, like it doesn't look likely. Like, how do you turn down $250
Great, so
million?
he can come back and be 14-12 and like.
I don't know. The Tigers have a good squad. Made the playoffs a couple years in a row.
I can pay somebody a lot less money to win 14 games.
Maybe the Twins should do that.
Right.
Who are the Twins gonna pay?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll get school.
Yeah, right. So.
Oh, funny.
But yeah, no, it's a fun market.
Yeah.
And this is why we do this, right?
100%.
Is all of the fun and the speculation and the different perspectives, and none of us have a crystal ball.
Yeah, no, I mean, the reality is, for as much as you want to talk bad about pitchers, like, by all means, go, like, do it.
Eventually, we will find the next Nolan Ryan.
For sure.
That pitches for 20 plus years.
What does a hitter have to do to beat the debut patch out of Paul Skeens? Like, what does that caliber of player have to be? Yeah. It would have to be someone that comes up with the hype of Witt and J-Rod and these type of guys, but that performs right away.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, is their rookie debut patch auto doesn't come out
until the end of the year.
Until the end of the next year.
Right. Yeah, that's the issue.
Right? It's
like you have to have a first.
It's at the end of like
a great season and a half, and be elite and still have the hype there.
Right, for a lot of these guys.
Yeah.
If they're a late season call up, their debut patch, if they're a RC 2026,
yeah,
their debut patch ain't coming for a year.
Yeah.
Right? So, sure, the RC 2025 guys are going to sneak in to this year's Topps Chrome update. But after that cutoff, if they're, Cags was not a rookie this year.
Right.
Cags' pro debut patch auto will be in 2026 Topps Chrome update.
Which, to be fair, that at least gives him a chance to have his market rebound, too.
He had a really, really tough year.
Yeah.
He could still go bonkers.
Correct.
For next year. And, if he hits, 30 home runs next year.
It helps the Royals make a playoff run with Witt.
And, he hits 295 with 30 home runs and 100 RBIs.
Yeah, that'd be different. It'd be a different story with Cags next year.
He might be beating Paul Skeens' debut patch on.
I don't see that happening with Cags personally.
The other interesting perspective on the Paul Skeens is that it was also bought by a giant corporation.
Correct, yeah.
Right? Now, to be fair, they still had to beat a second place bidder.
Yeah.
So there was somebody else willing to pay $1 million.
Right.
Right? There was another party willing to pay $1 million for that card.
Yep.
Dick's Sporting Goods paid $1.1 million for it.
Yep.
But it's not just like, big company just paid a dumb number. Like, there was actually competition for that card.
Yep.
Dick's Sporting Goods is looking at it to catapult their foray into trading cards and collectibles in their stores. Mm-hmm. So they have a little bit different of a financial incentive to invest in this kind of a card.
Yeah.
And it's now being held and displayed at a Pittsburgh Dick's Sporting Goods.
Right, which is pretty cool.
In the trading card section.
Yep.
So a little bit different. Like, we're not going to necessarily see that every time. I'm not really expecting some big giant Royals company to buy the Kansas City company buy the Cags debut patch.
Yeah, but the reality is, I think all of these basketball debut patches are going to be bought by collectors. I think you're going to have some of these big guys, the Shines of the world, and whoever else, some of these crypto guys. Like, I would be amazed if it ends up being another company like that ever buys another one of these again. Yeah. Especially with basketball, I think it's all. I think they're going to be too expensive.
It might be.
Even the 10th best player and the 5th best player of this rookie class, like, could end up being at the same level as the Skeens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
what did the Ohtani MVP gold patch auto sell for?
That's a good question.
Did we see that? Because they announced also with
like
this
the logo man with Topps Chrome?
The gold one.
Yeah.
For wearing the MVP. Or winning the MVP.
Let's see. Here's
Ohtani Judge duel got $200K.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they also announced this for basketball.
Oh, did they? I didn't even see that.
They did. They announced the gold logo man, gold NBA logo man for basketball, which is another card that is going to be absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, that's wild. Don't they have some of the NFL guys wearing gold shields too?
I don't know.
I think Josh Allen is wearing a gold shield. Yeah, NFL MVP Players of the Year to wear gold shield uniform patch.
I mean, it makes sense, right? They've got all of these licenses, and they are going to use these successful product strategies in all of these licenses.
This ESPN article doesn't list anything about Topps and Fanatics specifically, but I have a hard time believing that they're not
planting the seeds. Yeah, Topps has not made an announcement, but there was news about these gold shields.
Right, because the same way that that Tarek Skubal and Ohtani and these guys were wearing gold
Probably
shields.
a safe assumption to make that these are destined for Topps trading cards next year.
Man, that's another level too. Like a Josh Allen gold shield or all these guys. That's That's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. So ultimately, I'm super excited.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff coming
about all of the stuff that Topps is going to bring to NBA and NFL license. Yep. It's going to be a crazy next 15 months. It's
crazy to think Topps basketball next week.
Yep. We already had some of the marketing materials show up.
Yep.
They're doing something really cool. They're bringing back poster tubes, baby.
Yep.
Poster tubes are back. You guys remember going to the store and having to buy posters in the tubes? You know, wrapped in plastic.
Yep.
They're bringing back poster tubes. We've got Topps basketball poster tubes coming to the shop.
Awesome.
As giveaways,
Yep.
as freebies. We'll probably make some available for you guys on the app as
Yep.
well. They even have Chase posters numbered to 25.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Do they do a 1-on-1 or just the out of 25?
I think they just did the Chase posters out of 25.
Sweet.
So pretty cool. I haven't been a poster guy in a long
Yep.
time, but like I like the throwback, the history of these poster tubes.
100%. Yeah. I think one interesting thing to talk about too, like as we look forward to Topps basketball next week on is how that's going to kind of change for us historically not really getting or doing a mountain of Panini basketball and Panini football. Like obviously we've run breaks of every single new release and we've had a decent amount of Panini Black and stuff like that, but we're going to be coming out of the gates with Topps basketball with a multi-case player break on release day,
we've obviously because we've historically sold a good amount of baseball product for Topps, we are kicking off these NBA licenses with better access to product than we've historically had with Panini.
Yep.
So we will have more NBA Topps product available to you than we've historically had.
Yep.
For basketballs.
Yep.
So
if you're a basketball and football fan, things are definitely about to get
and that definitely means player breaks.
100%.
And based on what we talked about on how many of these players are going to have some desirable secondary markets for their first licensed Topps cards, player breaks are a really, really compelling way to break this product because 100%. You can pick those specific guys that you want to chase for the parallels.
Yeah, you didn't even talk about the rookies at all. Which is the
rookies.
best part about it. Like we're not talking about the rookie class with arguably one of the. I mean, I don't know. It's tough to say one of the biggest recently because you just had Victor Wembanyama, but still, there's gonna be so many guys that are gonna have insane value from the rookies to the near rookies like the Wembys with his first license auto and all these other guys. Like it's kind of wild.
Yeah.
So, we're excited. Next Thursday is the day.
Thursday release day.
Get work off already.
We're still getting used to all of these weird days that Topps is choosing. Like, they've got all these different licenses, so they're going to be doing, Tuesday releases and Wednesday releases and Thursday releases and Friday releases.
Yep.
So we're kind of trying to retrain ourselves. You guys need to make sure you're keeping track of the future products that we put into the carousel, because it's not just Wednesday release days anymore,
right,
with an occasional Friday. It can come at literally any time. You got to be prepared for any day of the week. So.
Yep. There's another cool release on Thursday alongside Topps basketball, and I sort of feel like this is intentional, but Donruss WNBA is releasing next Thursday as well.
I like it.
It's gonna be cool. First ever downtowns. Well, not first ever because they did them in royalty, but like first actual pack pulled, like legit hobby release downtowns.
Right.
Which is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, it's hard to keep WNBA products in stock in the store. I mean, we've got Panini running their WNBA Player of the Day promo, and we're like, crap, we don't even have any product.
Right.
Like, we can't even get product to sell it in here so that we can do Player of the Day.
Yep.
So we're going to be running Player of the Day in coordination with the Donruss release.
Yep.
And there'll be some cool giveaways and cool WNBA prizes.
Yep.
So we'll have some fun with that.
Yeah, it's cool. We're coming up on another...
The promo packs, I mean...
Could be some of the best ever.
Some of these promo packs could be really, really interesting.
Yeah, we're coming up on another big year of WNBA releases with a big rookie in Paige Beckers, who lit it up this year. And Caitlin Clark stuff is still going to be massive, and all these other girls are going to sell well like they have. So kind of excited for this next slate of WNBA. Super excited actually for this next slate of WNBA releases.
Yeah, exactly.
So. Cool. Yeah. We got a bunch. There's actually a lot of releases outside of just those two next week.
Yeah, you almost can't even cover them all because there's so many products, and we're just going to be bombarded. I mean, we're going to see 3 to 6 releases a week.
Yeah.
Across all of the different IPs.
Yeah, I feel like this has
for
to be
the next 10 weeks.
This has to be our last relatively quiet release week.
Right.
With only Series 1 hockey and Disney Wonder having come out on Wednesday. I feel like this is the first Friday that we haven't had at least some release in a long, long time.
Right. Yep. Heading into the whirlwind of releases here.
Yep. Exactly. Sweet. Well, we got about 5 minutes or so here if we want to open it up for some questions. I don't know if we've passed.
I saw somebody ask a question about SpongeBob. Do we have any SpongeBob in stock?
We're out of stock of SpongeBob right now.
We are completely out of stock on SpongeBob.
Product of the year. I told you. I called it. I would.
I don't get it.
It has been ridiculous what these superfractors are selling for.
It is insane.
I didn't even expect that. Like, I expected the product to be good, but when these supers are getting 5 to 10 plus K, it's like, oh my goodness. Of random, big notable, scenes and stuff like that, like the FUN song and even like the Bikini Bottom just based. It's crazy what these things are getting. Chaz asks, is PSA grading the Chase posters?
I don't think PSA is grading posters.
Yeah. Yep, I don't think so. Al wants to know if you want to buy any of his Wander Franco.
We bought some Wander Francos on Saturday.
Did. I think it was the first Bowman PSA 10 or something.
We were going through the bulk stuff and all this stuff because we were just buying collections. So we had brought it all back to my house because we don't have the room to go through it here. And Emil and Nate and I were sitting there going through this stuff, just kind of trying to organize it and get a plan for how we're going to tackle processing this thing. And I found like this big giant stack of Wanders. I was like, oh man, we bought Wanders.
Yeah, I don't think we paid strong on those.
We might not have paid anything for them, but we bought them.
Oh, it's funny. Chris, yes, the Dodgers sweep the Brewers. I think that was kind of evident coming into that. Big Sales asked about explain SpongeBob prices and then what Sapphire's coming. So it's easy with Sapphire. That's Bowman Chrome Sapphire. We did a couple little teasers with some of the initial boxes that we got, but then we'll have a bit more. We don't have a ton coming, but we have a bit coming. Hopefully for next week. And from what I've seen, Bowman Chrome Sapphires look ridiculously loaded. 1 auto a box, and we're seeing plenty of boxes with sometimes 2 to 3 autos.
Right.
3+ numbered parallels a box, so Bowman Chrome Sapphire looks really strong. So we'll get that in as soon as we can.
Yeah, the question here is, does SpongeBob have Sapphire coming?
Oh man, that'd be sick. That'd be epic.
I mean, we're seeing Disney Sapphire.
Yeah.
Right?
Marvel Sapphire.
It only makes sense that with Disney Chrome Sapphire, there should be a SpongeBob Topps Chrome Sapphire.
I would think so. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I misread that. I misunderstood that. Yeah, that would be epic. That would be epic. I mean, if so, yes, explain SpongeBob prices, and it's all single spaced. I don't know if I can explain how high some of these superfractors are selling for, because it doesn't make sense to me, even as a fan of SpongeBob.
Don't underestimate the power of a nerd's wallet.
Yeah, it's a culture thing, and
that's how this whole trading card industry works, off of the power of nerds' wallets.
Right.
100%. Those of us that geek out and nerd about these trading cards.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. We all spend dumb money on this stuff because it's awesome.
Well, we talk about how
people outside this industry just don't understand.
What would be the product that you would go, like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or I don't know, what's something that old Flintstones, or
I watched Flintstones, but that was definitely before my time. Transformers. Topps Chrome Transformers, or Topps Chrome Nintendo.
Oh, right, yeah.
That would be my holy grail. Yeah. Would be Topps Chrome Super Mario.
Yep.
Or, or even like, maybe it's not just one game. Maybe it's like
the entire
a bunch of games. Zelda and Mario and Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Topps Chrome Nintendo.
Topps Chrome Thundercats, Jose says.
Would be my holy... There would be none for breaks. We would have 0 Topps Chrome Nintendo to sell in the store. I'd be like, sorry guys, we didn't get it.
Yeah. And meanwhile, you'd just be back there ripping
Blame Topps. Blame Topps, we didn't get any. I'd be in the back room like...
Yeah, but that's one that would go crazy because of the cultural relevance it has. Like, that's why the SpongeBob is selling so well. Like, while you missed the boat on SpongeBob for both yourself and your kids being too young to have ever watched it, like, I grew up watching SpongeBob, and there's a lot of parents that had their kids growing up watching SpongeBob that ended up enjoying it, or, whatever the case is.
G.I. Joe, He-Man, Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, these are all old.
Yep. Sign me up. Topps Chrome, everything.
I didn't know they had TV back in the 60s. That's sorry, I forget Al's watching. I gotta be careful.
Oops.
Sorry, Al.
Black and white Topps Chrome.
Right.
Wait, all these cards aren't black and white parallels. All of these cards are black and white.
Al says Popeye Topps Chrome. That'd be a cool one, actually.
Yeah, I'd dig that.
That'd be cool. The Spinach 101.
Yeah. Yep. No, all kinds of that.
Well, we'll see. We need to get Topps on this. Hopefully they're watching. They take some ideas.
Seriously.
Man, Nintendo would be cool. What would the Mario 101 Superfractor go for?
Holy moly.
That would be massive.
Seriously. Mario is arguably equivalent to Mickey.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Mickey is the greatest cartoon of all time.
Right.
Undisputed.
Yep.
But from a collector perspective, Mario would be right there with Mickey Mouse. Yep. For what does my Superfractor sell for?
Yep.
So, I'm in. I'm buying it. all $1 million that I don't have.
Right. Yeah.
Can I take a loan? Can I borrow money
for the bank to buy a card?
To buy a card.
I mean,
I'm calling the bank. I'm gonna be like, hey, I need to borrow $1 million so I can buy a Mario card.
What is it now? It's an alternate investment or something.
It is
right?
Asset class. Yeah.
It's its own asset class.
I don't think people are, these rich guys are,
That's what Mr. Wonderful is talking about.
Yeah, he's probably not borrowing $10 million to buy the.
I wouldn't assume that Mr. Wonderful has to borrow money to to pay for the Jordan Exquisite Duel or whatever.
Yeah. So.
Funny. Cool. That's about it, I think. You got any last minute thoughts?
I don't think so. That brings us to time. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. As always, breaks are dropping for Friday shift. And we will be back next week.
100%.
Hopefully with another shop update.
Perfect. Have a great weekend, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you.